Hello, hello. We're back with another quote. This week's quote comes from Seth Godin. I first met Seth Godin when a friend, a very wise friend, introduced me to his book called Purple Cow. Here it is. Transform your business by being remarkable, it says. And it will, if you read it, and you should. But this week's quote comes from a more recent book of his called The Practice, and here it is. The Practice, Shipping Creative Work. And in that book he says, do the work, become the artist. Instead of planning, simply become. Acting as if is how we acquire identity. So let me ask you a question. How much of your time do you spend planning your business, your projects? Versus how much of your time do you spend on doing the work? I've been guilty of that over planning, of spending too much time on planning all day long without putting anything out into the world. All of that planning, it had lots of good ideas, but they never went anywhere. They just went into this long list of ideas that never got me anywhere. They never connected me with anyone. They never improved my bottom line. They just sat there. And it became stressful because I couldn't see the way out. Then one day this idea came to me, followed by another idea. And that second idea said, don't add it to your list. Just implement. Do the work. Do it. And so I did. And that's why I'm here today actually doing these videos. Because I decided to just do them, not to plan anymore. And so I showed up, and instead of, adding it to my list, I did it. So that was what Seth's advice is all about, is just become who you want to show up as. Act as if. And it will happen. So my suggestion to you is get out of the planning mode. Take some action. In fact, take some daily action. Planning, it's way overrated. And if you've ever worked on much of a project, you can only do so much planning. And then when you start implementing, you find that your plans are going to change. It's just the way it is, because as soon as you're doing, you'll start seeing things you didn't see because you were just planning. So taking action gets you real solid information that can help you much more than all of that planning you might have done. Plus, as soon as you start taking action, as soon as you begin to see some progress, your stress levels are going to go way down, trust me. So our identity, it doesn't come from thinking and planning. Our identity comes from our doing. No one will know us if all we do is plan. So get out there and do the work. Take some action. Till next week.